Hi, my name is Rose O'Donnell, and today I'll be teaching you how to make lasagna. Let's start off with some utensils and ingredients that you will need. First is 8 ounces of spaghetti sauce, a can opener to open our spaghetti sauce, a pan large enough to cook our lasagna in, some butter to grease our pan, and some oven mitts to take our pan out of the oven. You'll also need some 5x7 lasagna noodles, a pot to cook our lasagna noodles in, some tongs to take them out, around a half a pound of ground beef, a pan to cook our ground beef in, and a spatula and some sort of spoon to stir and cook our meat with, around 4 ounces of mozzarella cheese, one 12-ounce container of cottage cheese, and also 1 clove of garlic and a knife to chop it with. Here's my meat now cooking at a good boil. All I did was take the meat straight out of the package and put it in at about just over a medium setting on my stove. Now it's almost done and about ready to be put in the pan. Okay, right now I'm chopping up my garlic to add to my already cooking meat to add some flavor. As you can see, I'm not chopping it up into very little pieces, just small enough so that there aren't any chunks. Now adding it right into the meat and stirring it in. Okay, so now our water has been put on to boil and has begun to boil, and we are going to place our 6 lasagna noodles into the boiling water to pre-soften them. So I'm going to carefully place those in. Alright, we're going to let those pre-soften for about 10 minutes. And this is my can of spaghetti sauce that I've opened already. And I'm going to add this to my meat that I have already cooked. There we go. And just stir that in so that all of this is evenly spread out when we put it in our pan to cook. Okay, so now we're ready to begin putting things into our pan. But first, we need to preheat our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit so that it can be getting warm while we're doing this. Now I've already added your first layer of meat and sauce, as well as the first layer of 2 noodles that you can take out of your pot with these tongs. After the meat and noodles comes the cottage cheese. We're just going to add about a half a cup of this onto our noodles and meat, spread it out evenly over the top. After we get our cottage cheese on good, the next layer will be our mozzarella cheese. You will repeat this process of meat, then 2 noodles, cottage cheese, and then mozzarella 2 more times after this. Okay, so now I've repeated that process twice, and this is the final product before we put it in the oven. Okay, so I'm going to open up my oven, which is already at 400 degrees. And we're going to place it in the center. Now that is going to cook in there for 30 minutes. Alright, so our lasagna has been cooking for 30 minutes. Now we're going to go ahead and take it out using our oven mitts. And that looks good. Alright, Well, this is our finished lasagna. We're going to let it cool and eat a whole bunch. Thank you for watching.